Com Turkey. I hope you'll be this time final MVP, but if you will not be, are you going to be upset or you'll be still happy?
I want to win a championship, and that's all that matters, my man. Appreciate it, though.
Thank you, guys.
Mark Schwartz, ESPN. You know, Steph was unbelievable in this series as well as you were. 9 threes for a finals record. He closes out with 37, and he still never won a finals MVP.
Does it matter?
Does
it? We won 2 champs. We just won back-to-back. I don't think nobody even worried about that type of stuff. I'm glad that we came out and played a great game tonight. Was able to finish the series off. That's the only thing that matters to us.
Can you take me through the final possession where Iguodala hit the 3? There was about 5 seconds left on the clock when he took it.
Livingston found him, and he knocked down a shot, big shot.
Did you want to see the ball in his hands in that situation compared to anybody else on the floor?
No, we wanted to see it in our hands. We wanted to get a steal.
Malika Andrews, ESPN. For both of you guys, I'm curious, you guys have talked a lot about how at this point, you know, sometimes it takes experience. I'm wondering if now that you have some of that experience, if you see more validity to that point or what you think about that now that you've gone through it.
Just about experience. I mean, probably sit back, let this series digest a little bit, watch the film, watch the games. You know, like you said, experience, you have to go through some things to get to where you want to go. So hopefully we learn from this and move on from it.
LeBron and Dwayne, Ray isn't going to take any glee in knocking this team out of the playoffs. Will you guys take any satisfaction for him that he was able to do that?
No, we're just excited to be able to move on. I'm answering for both of us.
Either one.
You got 5 personal fouls in 24 minutes. This is just not like you, so what do you think about it? Thank you.
Hopefully I can get rid of all of the fouls in the preseason.
Kevin, what happened on that Gobert kerfuffle at the end?
That is a word right there.
I didn't even remember what'd you say?
Kerfluffle.
Great job, bro.
That is strong.
It's just basketball, you know. He pushed me, I pushed him, and we move on. But, you know, that's why they call our league soft, is because we call flagrants for stuff like that.
Clay just said he is made for this, born for this, to do this in big games. What do you both remember from that 2000?
Please don't go there.
What do you both remember from the 2016 game at Oklahoma City?
Next question.
I think we both blocked that whole year out of our memory.
For sure.
So we're good.
Last question.
Can you guard them?
Excuse me?
Can you guys guard them as a team?
No.
Okay, thanks, guys.
You go, you know, you're down 19 to the Pacers, you're down 11 heading into the 4th tonight in this game. Is there ever a point at which you don't think you can come back, and what's your mindset?
No.
Yeah, so tell me about that.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
With the flat earth thing, is that something that you truly believe?
Does it matter?
Yeah.
For what?
Well, I mean,
what's so important about that?
You have millions of fans.
Out of all the podcasts, that's what you took out of it? The flat earth?
I mean, you were asked again about it.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that that could be news all over the world just shows you how...
What doesn't show?
Well, I mean, the fact that it's a social phenomenon that Kyrie thinks the world is flat is hilarious to me.
Well, again, you have lots and lots of fans, and the fans listen.
So that affects them?
It may.
Oh, okay. I mean, it doesn't really have a, you know, a relevance over my life.
But, you know, it's a work in progress, and we're
going to continue to work hard, and we did what we're supposed to do tonight.
In your best estimation, how long do you think it'll take the Miami Heat to get up to the level of cohesion that you guys play at? Like a few weeks, a month, half the season?
Next question.
Shaq, what did you think? Shaq, Russ, you have a career that says you're a good free throw shooter. When you're struggling like you are, what's your approach to it?
I figure it out, get in the gym, I figure it out.
You talked about the routine, the delay game changing. Do you work on a different routine? Do you try to come up with something new?
That shit is over. Original routine.
So you're going back to it?
Colleagues, as competitors, would you like to see Manu one more year?
He's a great player. He had a great career. That's his decision. We can't.
Ain't on that.
That's what we'll do with that.
Anything else?
At some point, somebody up there has to tell the truth. I ain't expecting it, but I do look forward to it. With that being said, with the Rockets been using, y'all know where that came from? Yeah, exactly.
Smooth. That was brilliant, man. That was good. It just kind of sucks that you're reading it. It's cool, though.
But with that being said, with the Rockets having all that, talking the narrative of what they've been saying about you guys, did you guys at all want them as much as they wanted you with them having said all that this season?
We don't have to say nothing. What we doing?
Man, we won 2 championships in 3 years. We're not about to run off talking about how bad we want to play somebody. Like, we want to win another championship. And it don't matter who's in the way of that. If you in the way of that, then you happen to be in the way. But, we're not about to run around like, yeah, we want to play them in the conference finals for what? Like, it don't matter to us who we play. However, we got them. All right, now let's get it. We get to it now. But it makes no sense for us to run around, we want them as bad as they want us for what? Like, that honestly don't make much sense to me. Like, we got a goal. And whoever's in the way of that goal, then we got to see you. You got to see us. All right, now they in the way. Perfect. But we ain't been running around talking about, man, I can't, like, we want them bad. Like, nah, we want a championship bad, another one. That's the truth. You wasn't expecting it, but you looked forward to it. You got it.
Second row on the right, Mark.
Kawhi, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Draymond Green recently called himself the best defender of all time. You're right there with him, and you have as many all-defensive appearances and first team as he does. I'm wondering if you could compare yourself on defense to him and talk about what it is that gives you so much ability on that side of the ball.
Second row on the right to Mark.
Pascal, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. First of all, two-part question. Draymond Green called himself the best defender ever recently, and you might have to go up against Draymond quite a bit in this series. I'm wondering what your thoughts are on his defense. And secondly, your teammate Kawhi Leonard has just as many defensive accolades. What makes Kawhi an elite, world-class defender?
Second row on the right to Greg.
Kyle, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Draymond recently called himself the best defender of all time. Wondering what you think of that and where Kawhi ranks on that list and why. Clay, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. Draymond said a few days ago that he is the best defender ever. Wondering if you could react to that kind of claim and talk about another defender and his abilities, Kawhi Leonard, in this series. Can you talk about why you have that kind of conviction about your place on the all-time list and where Kawhi Leonard ranks for you? Now, Kawhi has a great nickname based on his defense, Claw. If he has a great nickname...
I think he got that nickname because he has some of the largest hands we all have seen. However, his defense is great.
If he's Claw, what are you?
I'm Draymond.